New anime that we have been waiting for has finally been confirmed for the upcoming winter season of 2020, and we couldn't be any more excited to announce them. Hey guys, it's Animan here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the upcoming anime that are coming for winter of 2020. The release date for these shows will be between January and February, so don't be thinking about skipping this video, because you will find all the new anime here. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon and set us all to be notified about our latest videos.
さて、準決勝。ここを勝って決勝に進んだ時点で全国だ。いつも通り行こうや。
To start off, we have Haikyuu, 4th season. It's been a long wait for anime fans, but the 4th season of the popular volleyball anime is finally on its way. The sports anime has become a go-to for fans all over the world, and Hinata has become a friend to so many of them. Now Haikyuu is preparing to reunite the protagonist with his fans as Season 4 prepares to debut. An audience can learn a bit more about Hinata's story this season. In the 4th season, not only will the Karasuno team begin their preparations for nationals, but 2 of its star players will be juggling additional training camps. Tsukishima's event will become even more chaotic when Hinata shows up out of the blue, but fans aren't too worried about the athlete. Hinata will definitely amaze the group before long, whether his teammates like it or not. Are you excited to see Haikyuu come back with its 4th season? Let me know in the comments below. Up next, we have a certain scientific railgun, number 3. Misaka's electromanipulation abilities and delightfully destructive railgun projectile move makes her a rock star in Academy City. The techno metropolis is packed with supernaturally powered students, known as espers, including Misaka's flirty friend and roommate, Kuroko. In this city full of superpowered gangs and mad scientists and monsters, there's no shortage of action. I hope this anime catches your eye. In my opinion, I just don't know the reason why, but it just doesn't really interest me. But what matters is that it interests you. Up next we have Puella Magi Madoka Magica side story, Magia Record. The stage is the growing city, Kamihama City. Will you fight alongside me? The meeting between the girls spin a new tale. Guided by a mysterious power, magical girls gather in the city. It is a place where magical girls can stay as they are. The girls draw out new power in their fight against witches. I think girls will love this anime. Can't say anything about the boys though. Next we have NekoPara. Welcome to heaven, guys, where you will see a lot of cute, hot, and sexy cat girls. Whoo boy, I love cat girls. Up next we have Kyokou Suiri. At the young age of 11, Kotoko Iwanaga was abducted by yokai for 2 weeks and asked to become their god of wisdom, a mediator between the spirit and human worlds, to which the girl quickly agreed, but at the cost of her right eye and left leg. Now, 6 years later, whenever yokai wish for their problems to be solved, they make their way to Kotoko for consultation. Meanwhile, Kuru Sakuragawa, a 22-year-old university student, has just broken up with his girlfriend after he fled alone when the two encountered a kappa. Seeing this as her chance to become closer with him, Kotoko immediately makes her move, hoping to be married to Kuru one day. However, she quickly realizes there is something more to Kuro. With this knowledge, she asks for his help in solving the various issues presented by the supernatural. Next up, we have Somali and the Forest Spirit. The world is ruled by spirits, goblins, and all manner of strange creatures. Human beings are persecuted to the very point of extinction. One day, a golem and a lone human girl meet. This is a record of the pair. One of a member of a ruined race, the other a watchman of the forest. It tells of their travels together, and of the bond between father and daughter. This anime has some cool stuff. Make sure to give this anime a try.
ソマリはお父さんとずっと一緒にいたいんだ。
これは滅びゆく種族人間と森の番人ゴーレムの親子の絆を綴った旅の記録。ソマリと森の神様。
Up next we have Plunderer. It's the year 305 of the Alcyon calendar, and the world is currently controlled by numbers. Every human born is branded with a count. This count can be anything: the amount of kilometers walked, or the amount of people who have said your food is tasty. If your count drops to 0, you'll be sent into the abyss. After Hina's mother count dropped to 0, her last request was for Hina to look for the legendary Red Baron. In her adventure, she meets a half-masked swordsman named Weak, who tries to hide his identity, as he is known as a degenerate for having an incredibly low count. Honestly, this looks really cool. The story looks promising. I can't wait to watch this anime.
なんだこれ無料ゲーム
君は頑張って生き残ってね、須藤要くん。
Up next is Darwin's Game. The story centers on Kaname Sudo, a high school boy who is drawn to a mysterious game app titled Darwin's Game. He becomes involved in a social game where the stakes are life or death. And also, there's no way to quit the game. Seems like the King's Game anime. Damn, so many good animes coming in winter. Moving on to the next one, Dorohedoro. The story revolves around Kaiman, who does not remember who he was before he was transfigured by a magic user. This transformation left him with a reptile's head and a desire to find out the truth about who he really is. Accompanied by Nikaido, his female companion, he tracks down magic users in the hole and unceremoniously chomps down on their heads, hoping to find out who it was that put him in this state. One by one, they witness this second man inside the head of Kaiman, and after pulling them back out of his mouth, he asks them all a question. Have you subscribed to Animan? I'm sorry. I just had to do it. Alright, up next is Rikei. Yukimura Shinya and Himuro Ayame are two scientists that want to find out if love can be solved by a scientific theory. These two scientists also have feelings for each other, and want to be able to solve their true feelings through similar theoretical facts. With this perfect opportunity, these scientists will help attempt to solve the theory of the love they express for each other. This anime seems to be really interesting. Will this anime beat Kaguya-sama Love is War? What do you think? Tell me in the comments below.
恋愛も所詮は数字と情報の集合体だ
この恋0か1か
証明するぞ
Next is Infinite Dendrogram. In the year 2043, the world's first successful full-dive VR MMO was released. In addition to its ability to perfectly stimulate the five senses, along with its many other amazing features, the game promised to offer players a world full of infinite possibilities. Nearly 2 years later, soon-to-be college freshman Reiji Mukodori is finally able to buy a copy of the game and start playing. With some help from his experienced older brother Shu and his partner Embryo, Reiji embarks on an adventure into the world of Infinite Dendrogram. Just what will he discover and encounter in this virtual world known for its incredible realism and infinite possibilities? I have no idea how good this anime will be, but we will just have to wait for this anime to release so we can see. Up next we have Majutsushi Orphen Hagure Tabi. A sorcerer who was once the top student of the famous Tower of Fang, now spends his time chasing around his hopeless clients as a moneylender, at least until his client comes up with a plan to make money. Marriage fraud. Unwillingly being dragged into the plan, Orphen encounters a monster who has long been his goal since the day he left the Tower of Fang. Between those who seek to kill the monster and Orphen, giving everything to protect the monster, his lousy but peaceful days end. Trying to turn back his sister, Azili, back to her true form leads to many more mysteries and the key to the secret to the world. So the main story in this is that main character's sister becomes a dragon and the main character will do anything to save her. Up next we have Kuutei Dragons. It's time to see what dragons taste like. The crew of the airship Queen Zaza makes their living hunting dragons. If successful, the reward is riches and all the meat they can eat. If they fail, all that awaits them is a messy end. Follow the grand hunting and cooking adventure of the Queen Zaza as they chase dragons across the sky. Great! Now we have some humans who want to eat dragons. What's going on with the anime nowadays? Up next we have Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun. Hanako-san? Hanako-san? Are you there?
はーい俺はカイさ学園七不思議が7番目トイレの花子さんはじめまして
At Komomi Academy, rumors spread around about the school's 7 mysteries, one of which is Hanako-san, which is said to occupy the third stall of the third floor girls' bathroom in the old school building. Hanako-san grants any wish when summoned. Nene Yashiro, an occult-loving high school girl who dreams of romance, ventures into this haunted bathroom. But the Hanako-san she meets there is nothing like she imagined. Komomi Academy's Hanako-san is a boy! Find out the rest of the story by watching the anime. Next is Hatena Illusion. The series centers on Makoto Shiranui, a boy who travels to Tokyo, seeking to become the apprentice of Mamoru Hoshisato, a world-famous magician and friend of his parents. Ever since he had watched the show by Mamoru and his wife Maive, he had dreamed of being a magician. This is an anime harem/magic anime. Next we have ID, Invaded. The virtual world of ID, Invaded, is full of tumbling floating houses, colliding masses of land, and disappearing structures. Sakaido, a detective, finds himself in this world and is quickly tasked with unraveling the murder of Keiru, a young girl who was fatally stabbed. Soon it becomes apparent that the unconventional physical rules of the new world aren't limited to buildings or roads, since Sakaido's body also presents various states of disconnection. Oh, I almost forgot. The Quintessential Quintuplets Season 2 also comes out this winter. I did not add this anime in the list because I have already made a video about the top 10 best anime returning in 2020 with another season. I will give the link to that video in the description below. And look like I have to make another part of this upcoming winter anime of 2020 because there are just so many anime that I have yet to cover. But until then, take a look at all the other videos. And if you're all caught up, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.